FQ Pleasant Gap State College. And now, live from the Freq studio, it's Live at 5.
Yo, how are you? 98.7 The Freq, Live at 5. Ladies and gentlemen, group therapy. Let them hear it.
One, two, three. Oh, Marlena. Ooh. Oh, Marlena. Ooh. Oh, Marlena. Ooh. Oh, Marlena. You know Marlena, Lena. Ever since the first time I seen her, I knew that girl gon' make me smile. Something about the way you sass pass class when she's carrying a damn task make me feel a few things that ain't felt in a while. Now she's waiting on the guy sitting over at table 5, making eyes, waiting for him to say, baby, what's your name? You know I met a couple girls like you before, and one thing I know for sure, you ain't never gonna be the same about me. I should've known better than to go looking for love in a place I don't belong. Just 'cause I can't have you don't mean I can't write you a song. Oh, Marlena. Ooh. Oh, Marlena. Oh, Marlena, you know Marlena, Lena. I know there ain't nothing sweeter than rhyming with your name and see you in my dream. Something me and some things are not the way it seems in the world that I see now. You and me ain't ever gonna be together. No, no, no. You're a girl that dreams of worlds of things. Now man's on a mission. Stop being the guy putting plates and fries and all the dishes coming out of the kitchen. You know this song's a way to ease the pain, knowing you ain't never gonna feel the same about me. Whenever I let my dreams take flight, I think 1,001 Mediterranean nights and wonder where our time's gone, lying under the cedars of Lebanon. I'm just thinking the breeze, the sea's just what I need to make Lena wanna lean on me. One, two, three, four. Oh, Marlena. Oh, Marlena.
Who are live here in our studio. Jonathan Bojan is one of the members of the band. Jonathan, introduce the band to us, if you would, and welcome back.
Yes, on my left, I have Master Dr. James Taylor Herbert, guitar and songwriter extraordinaire. I'm Jonathan. I sing and play stuff. This is the lovely Maggie Davis. She sings and plays violin. And hello. Joe Pellick sings and is our percussionist du jour.
Very nice. Well, you guys sound amazing. any band who revives the ooh tradition of the great vocal harmonists of old is okay in my book. So, tell us a little about the song we just heard.
Yeah. Okay. So all the songs we're going to do today, I believe, are written about people in State College, which is the evil plan I had. That one was written about a waitress that I worked with at the waffle shop back in the day. I was like, working in the dish area on football days. I just started to conceive, like, okay, how to pass the time. I started writing musicals and what have you, and that was a theme that came out of that.
Now, have you changed names to protect the innocent/guilty, or are these people?
Hell
no, good. Okay, good. That's exactly the right answer. That's very, very good.
Everybody knows who they are anyway. So
Okay, cool. So there's no like disparaging songs about people who then you'd had to change their names, or are there some? Are there difficult topics in here as well?
Not in the songs we're doing today. In my waffle shop musical sketches, there's a certain manager who is disliked by all, but his he is protected thus far. So.
Okay, nice. That's great. Well, my son now works.
The choices though that are out.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I mean, how many waffle shop
No,
managers?
no, it doesn't. Not as much as you think.
All right, that's
Yeah.
good.
There are a lot of waffle shop managers, as it turns out.
You'll never work
I
there
think it's
again.
like Planck's constant. So it's great to have you guys here. We'll talk more about the band and its origins and all that, but let's dig right back into the music. What do you want to play for us next?
Yeah, this is a song that I wrote a couple months ago. One of my students was in South Sudan, and she was writing weekly logs, and I was really kind of impacted by what she said. And so this song sort of came to me. It's called Fallen Stars.
Let's hear it for Group Therapy on 98.7 The Freq.
Yeah.
There's a man in the village in despair. He lives in dust, sick, I grew tired of us. Sores that he wears and continues to bear can't be seen by the medicine I provide. Digging under a fence made of steel, seeking food that is stored on a compound secure, hoping he can return the treasures he's earned and provide his family a meal. Wonder why God allows this. What does it say about us? Maybe there's some greater purpose for us to relearn. And there's a girl by the sea who believes fallen stars from heaven will wash to the shore. If she can only save one from the water and sun, from those who she will love. Shrouded angels walk next to us. Their wings are harps, they whisper in time. Let go of your fears and keep us apart from who you are, who you can be. Wonder why God allows this. What does it say about us? Maybe there's some greater purpose for us to perform. I'm drifting in seawater, gentle waves engulfing me. Take me where the sand and foam are churning endlessly. When I reach that warm sand to search for resting stars, I'll find a place where we can meet so we can heal our skies.
98.7 The Freak, you're listening to Live at 5 with Group Therapy, a song written by Jim Herbert called Fallen Stars. Great job, Jim. And has the person who was writing had a chance to hear that song, the student?
Yeah, actually I performed it for her. We did a benefit concert actually to raise money for that charity, so we ended up raising about $500, so it was really kind of cool.
Oh,
She was
great.
there, her mother was there, it was really cool.
That's really fabulous.
Cool.
So, Jonathan, how did this band come to exist?
Oh, geez. I mean, we all have played at Good Shepherd Catholic Church together at some point over years and years. I mean, it's like Jim and I used to he and I were playing when I was back in middle school, man. It was ways back. And, I kind of came and went, but when I came back, I learned some Simon and Garfunkel riffs, and he and I would kind of just doodle on stuff from that era in between. Eventually, I think I started saying, we got to do like an acoustic trio or something.
So you were in middle school, like back in the 70s, right?
I don't keep count.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, we've gone through iterations of bands, but this is kind of where we're at this point, and I think we're all enjoying it and doing cool things. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think almost every band we've had on this show started by playing in a Catholic church. I mean, I think that's the most common story in rock music, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, between the benediction and communion, we formed a band, and afterwards we broke up. You're listening to Live at 5 here on 98.7 The Freak. We're talking with Group Therapy. Maggie, let me turn to you. And have you played violin in settings like this before? I know most violinists, find themselves either as fiddle players in totally other settings or as classical violinists. Where do you kind of come down in the spectrum?
Well, I have played in a couple things like this with Group Therapy, and that was pretty much it. Before I played violin as the Suzuki method, and had two great local teachers in State College.
Now, but you said you're also an improvising violinist, so somewhere in there you stepped out of the bounds of the norm and decided to learn how to improvise as well.
Yeah, I guess I never really had trouble improvising. I think most people don't improvise just because they're afraid of trying something totally different that's not written down anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not really scared of that, so sometimes I improvise too much, and Jonathan looks at me and goes, that's not in the key signature, you can't play that.
The simple way of saying what she's trying to say is that she's a boss, and sometimes she tries to be too much of the boss.
Right. Nice.
Oh, we lost her.
I mean, it's always been my contention that all children improvise, and then it's essentially taught out of them. But everybody knows how to improvise in the beginning, so, and then you just unlearn it, unfortunately, rather than learning it. So.
Well, we're improvising this conversation now, aren't we?
Exactly. Well, not my part. I have written all this down. I'm really glad that you're responding in ways that make sense with all the things that I wrote down, and this whole thing would derail. You're tuned to Live at 5 on 98.7 The Freak. Every Friday, we invite a studio audience in to get really uncomfortably close to a band that we also bring into the studio. It's also about 4,000 degrees in here, which is nice, so I hope everyone's really enjoying that. It's part of this kind of overall weight loss plus live music thing that we're doing here in the studio. What's up next, music-wise?
I think I think we're doing
Facing Dragons.
Facing Dragons.
Yes, we're doing Facing Dragons. That's the one we're going to do, all right? So let me get a
Like
different
we're totally
guitar.
prepared for that to be
Let
the
me
truth.
get a different guitar. I was all ready to... Okay, there we go.
So now I assume this is based on personal life experience of encountering a dragon here in central Pennsylvania, right, Jim?
Kind of close enough. Actually, what this song is about is...
A manager at the waffle shop.
Yeah. He's a real drag. He's a drag, man. But
Just
no,
made it into
he...
the musical.
Yeah, what this song actually is about is relationships and how a lot of times that they're sort of tested over time, and there comes point during relationships where you have to kind of like, can I unplug this a little bit?
Sure, why not?
Right, okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Folks, you have no idea what the heck's going on here. So we're like changing guitars, unplugging cords, and all that. But yeah, I mean, relationships are tested, and during those kinds of times, what this song is about is just sort of like kind of hanging together and facing it together. So this is actually more about my relationship with my wife. Yeah. Sweet.
Well, she's right here in the room, so this is either a really beautiful moment or an incredibly awkward moment. I'm not sure which it is. That's better.
Yeah, yeah. So, so anyway, this is a tune called Facing Dragons.
All right, let him hear it. This is Group Therapy live on 98.7 The Freak. Let him hear it was your cue to clap. There you go. Nicely done.
standing here with me, facing adversity. Night's fighting flame, while dragons remain, awaiting a rescue that comes with some miscue. Charge is sent out, dragons are about, and the one truth finds root is you are loved by me. Deepest plow the world allows will not unearth this tree. Bruised, pain, and broken, and healing unspoken. With you at my side is where I reside. When many look elsewhere for solutions to nowhere, of worn-traveled paths, same detours we've passed, and the one truth that finds root is you are loved by me. Deepest plow the world allows will not unearth this tree. Life tests our union strength when faced with unknowns. In silent self-fortresses and gray afternoons, defend the castle gate as it tests our resolve. Raised to keep out, we're about to let in of what we allow to go on with you, my love. The minstrel will play songs, the warrior will fight on, each taking a path. What is forecast? Dragons will work to tear our long and love affair. Your presence assured, a promise secure.
.98.7 The Freak. We are live in the studio with Group Therapy here on Live at 5. We do this every Friday. We bring a live band into the studio. If you are interested in being one of the live bands here in the studio, you can email Dave at 987thefreak.com, and you'll reach Dave rather than me, which I'm sure is good for everyone. And if you would like to be here in the studio audience, it's completely free to be here, except for the folks who are here today, who we've charged a pretty steep fee and locked the door until they pay it. But generally speaking, it's free to be here, and you can just email live at 987thefreak.com if you want to be part of the studio audience. This is me stalling while various members of the band change their instruments / leave the room to go to the bathroom. I'm not quite sure which, but I'm sure they'll be back soon, and we'll continue on with the show. We've got lots of great things booked over the weeks ahead. And again, if you're somebody who hasn't been here before and you're playing live music in town, it's quite possible we've just missed you. So we always love it when you email us, dave@987thefreak.com. We now are preparing for a 2 acoustic guitar attack, which is generally one more acoustic guitar than we allow on the air at any one time. But we have gotten a special dispensation from the Pope because these guys met in a Catholic church. So I think everything is cool. Will someone tell me what this next song is going to be?
Well, first of all, this guitar was blessed by Benedict, John Paul, and...
That's great.
And
were you busking at the Vatican?
I had a trailer on the Pope Mobile.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, no, this is actually, I actually played this song last time I was here, but now I have an army with me.
He did a nice job last time, but let's see if we can spiff it up just a little bit, maybe.
This is one of the songs I wrote for the documentary I'm working on about the Water Coalition. I do this show where I interview people and write songs about them, which is a hoot. And one of the subjects I chose was the Denny Valley Water Coalition, because I thought it was an interesting thing. Yeah, I thought so too. And well, so we went to a studio recently, and I just got the rough mix for us today. I think it sounds really awesome, so I'm excited to get this finished, because the Water Coalition's mission is going really well. It's like I shouldn't say some of what I know, but I've been to meetings and things are going in the right direction, but we're just driving it to the end and just trying to keep it a visible issue. And so when I'm like, hey, we're going on a show, I'm like, we're playing this song. We're playing this song.
The combination of the words you use, things like it's a hoot, and the way you talk, it's like as if my grandmother were a hippie guitar player. I really enjoy it. No, I love it. I love it. It's like she's been reincarnated, but instead of hating all the radicals in the 60s, which she actually did, it's as if she'd become one. It's beautiful. So I thank you for channeling that whole thing.
I was going to ask about her death date in relation to my birth date, because that might be a possibility. You never know.
Never seen you two in the same room. Just saying. Just saying. Folks, I've just been reunited with my grandmother live on the air. This is so exciting. This is amazing. Tell us the name of this song again. I think you've already said it and I've forgotten.
This song is called Save the Well.
Fabulous.
Very simple. Very simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause if you would.
Thank you, everyone.
Sure, why not?
Here we go.
We're all here.
Here we go.
Well, I guess we'll say we didn't know in advance they'd take the beauty of the fields. Coulda, woulda, shoulda done it when we had the chance. Too busy on our hamster wheels. There ain't no use in calling foul play when the deal is done. But it's better not to spill the milk than spend your money on a sponge. But if that milk is poison, babe, then damn, you'd better run. Just pay the toll, say farewell with a song. But I don't wanna be the one to say I knew that it was wrong. Sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone. And you cannot split the people from the land where they belong. Don't pay the toll, say the well, say it strong. Said the deaf horse to the blind man as they're looking at the map. It looks to be that you and me are headed for a trap. And more than one of us would say this train is off its tracks. But no, that doesn't mean that it cannot turn back. But know that once they got their permits and their passes, it'll be all but too late to move the masses. So now probably be the time to get up off our arses, or we'll be saying farewell to our chances. And we don't wanna be the one to say we knew that it was wrong. Sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone. And you cannot split the people from the land where they belong. Don't pay the toll, say farewell, say it's strong. Take it back. Bob Dylan walks in the beginning, there was this feeling that bothered me. Cause looking at the science, they could say they know it solidly. But if we get compared to Flint in terms of water quality, and looking at the past events, they called it an anomaly. But who'll be left to clean the mess? It's probably me, and you'll be skipping town. I could bet that you'll be gone and free. And all the bad that came to pass to say it came in probably. But you'll be strapped with real cash while we're playing Monopoly. So I don't give nobody no kind of apology for not getting a degree in hydrogeology. I'm just working off of a precautionary policy and ain't falling for the same old logical fallacy. Cause I'll be here till the 100-year flood comes to swallow me. So if you're a believer, won't you sing it out and follow me? Well, there ain't no use in calling foul play once the deal is done. Oh, don't you know that bad things happen every day? There's a day for everything under the sun. When the storm is making landfall, we'll be bailing out the sway. Voice is tired and pace is pale. We could have been out singing songs and drinking red Moe ale. We'll pay the toll, say the well is where we failed. But we don't wanna be the ones to say we knew that it was wrong. Sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone. And you cannot split the people from the land where they belong. Don't pay the toll, say the well, say it's strong. Don't pay the toll, say the well, say it's strong. Don't pay the toll, say the well, say it's strong. Let's save the well and tell the tolls to roll along.
Folks, it don't get no better.
98.7 The Freak, song called Save the Well by Group Therapy, who are here right in front of us live in the studio. I'd just like to comment, since no one else could see it, and I don't think anyone else got it, that Kyle and I shared a real moment there as I did the Bob Dylan throwing the placards down as he sings the song while Jonathan was doing the Bob Dylan rap in the middle of that. Also, I'm fairly sure, unless it's in a Sex Pistols song, that was the first time the word arse has aired on this station, which is totally fine FCC-wise. Yeah, no, it's 100% fine, but it struck me because, like it's a hoot, I think it's a word that rarely probably occurs here on 98.7 The Freak.
I saw like a
Talk into your microphone.
I had it, I was trying to dodge it.
When you sing into your microphone, and when you talk, you do anything but talk into the actual microphone.
Because a microphone knocked out one of my teeth one time. I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure it's neither sentient nor able to move on its own power. So I think as long as you don't smash your head forward really hard, I think you'll be fine.
If a microphone knocked one of your teeth out,
that's true.
think the way I think.
As you can see, I have a pre-knocked out tooth with this big space in the middle, so I'm safe. I think we have time. We have time. I'm the program director of the station. We have all the time we want. We have time for one more, so let's play one more.
Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah, I'll play it.
Plus, you have a song with a subtitle that says "If Time Permits." So, since you named the song that, it seems like you ought to play it, since time does in fact permit.
It's good subtitle. Okay, so yet another song about a state culture.
If you could get even further back from the mic, that would be great. I just don't want anyone to hear anything you have to say. That's all I'm trying to achieve here. Thank you. There you go.
Okay, so this song is about another person from State College, particularly my mom. But I like.
It's not called Facing the Dragon, is it? Because that would be awkward.
We should switch the names.
Yeah, we should have.
That's right.
We should just do a name shuffle and just see how the meaning of the whole program is. Anyway, this song is called Grains of Sand. Yeah, here we go.
Sand grains turn into a pearl. They say we think it's a girl, but from the first minute she's exploring the world, we know our eyes will never see the same. Each day your mom's on the phone to say that you're not alone, but it's a happiness that you've never known, and a mystery that you can't name. You no longer live just for you. Is it a burden or a dream come true? Just think of all the love she needs from you. But look at this amazing thing we made. Something invisible is making it grow, taking me places that I don't want to go. The only thing I need to understand is it's all part of a plan. Something is moving deep inside of my soul, but they will wonder, Mary, did you know? With everything you need, you would be blessed from the moment you say yes.
Teach me your joy and your charms, sweetly asleep in my arms. But with the tides of passing tide, the thrill is gone. Who could know this child would ever be this wild? I can't see the way that he sees. I know he's mine, but he's not like me. I hope that on the day he's grown, then I'll be free, and the memories will only make me smile. But through it all, I'm so confused. This is a life that I would never choose. So much love, much to lose, but I can't help believing all the while.
Something invisible is making it grow, taking me places that I don't want to go. The only thing I need to understand, it's all part of a plan. Something is moving deep inside of my soul, but they will wonder, Mary, did you know? With everything you need, you will be blessed from the moment you say yes.
One thing the past has taught me, there's only one way to lose your taste for coffee. Somewhere inside, I always believed that there'd be another, and that makes three. Here's my son, holding my daughter, falling in love from the moment he saw her.
It's only making my faith grow stronger.
Today makes tomorrow's plan, knowing only what we have on hand. But think of the potential in a grain of sand, and what you get for giving it a chance.
Something invisible is making it grow, taking me places that I don't want to go. The only thing I need to understand, it's all part of a plan. Something is moving deep inside of my soul, but they will wonder, Mary, did you know? With everything you need, you will be blessed from the moment you say yes.
98.7 The Freak, some gorgeous music from the band Group Therapy here on Live at 5. Grandma, if you would one more time introduce the band, that would be awesome.
Jim Herbert.
Is the juvenile of the group.
Nice, nice.
I'm Jonathan Bojan. Maggie Davis on violin.
Hello.
Joe Pellick on percussion. Yeah, we have Group Therapy.
Well, it sounds fabulous. Are there other places for people to see you coming up soon? Any gigs for any of you, either individually or as a group?
Well, as a group, we're on the 23rd. We're doing the benefit concert, and then the 23rd.
Is it at a location?
Yeah.
And where would that be?
Or should we just drive around town till we hear one of these songs?
It's at the Raise the Roof thing in the
Raise the Roof.
Right?
Raise the Roof. That's where it is. If you go to our Facebook page, it's there.
Sure.
Yeah. But also in terms
That's
of
like a location.
Yeah, it's like a location. The other thing is next Tuesday we're going to be doing some taping with WPSU as part of the Metronome program, so we're one of the bands selected.
I'm sorry.
for that.
I think maybe I just had a small stroke. Did you just announce a taping with a competing radio station on this radio
No,
station?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
My
Thank God, because
my evil alter ego said
That's
that
right, yeah.
he has since left the building.
all of a
without
sudden
us.
the world went
Yes.
red and I
Yes.
couldn't hear anything anymore.
Yes.
So apparently they have no gigs. That's what I got from everything that we just heard.
But we're looking for gigs. We're looking for gigs.
It's impossible to see or hear them ever again is what I got from everything that we just heard. They're playing a show at an undetermined location, maybe Dick Cheney's house, I have no idea. And then apparently on some fictional radio station. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, they sound fabulous. It's Group Therapy. Let's hear it for them one more time here in the studio. Thank you to the band. Thank you to our fabulous studio audience who acquitted themselves so well today. Thank you to Judah for making it all sound good. I'm Jason Crane. Thank the Lord. Dave will be back next week, and you'll be back in safe hands again. However, I won't have someone to exchange knowing laughter with, like either Kyle or Maggie next week. So that'll be a little sad for me next Friday. But it's been quite lovely today. As we always do, we end the 5 o'clock hour with a half hour of music by local artists and music by national artists recorded right here in this room. We're going to start with one of the latter. This is Maya Sharp, recorded right here on this very same stage with a song called You're Alive on 98.7 The Freq.
That's it, kids. Nice job.